I'm pleased to be joined with Titus Olukitibi from the Raising Foundations of Generational Impacts, which is RFG Impacts. You're the founder and the CEO of that. And so, if somebody hasn't heard of you guys, like, can you just kind of explain, what you do and what your mission and your heart behind this is?
Oh, thank you, Angela. So, raising the foundation of generation, and then we have this appellation, raising the foundation of generation through Jesus Christ. So, our vision was taken from Isaiah chapter 58, verse 12. And then we believe that the Lord is raising us to raise foundations, which is the foundations are majorly children, the teenagers and young adults of the future generation. So we want to build a foundation that is strong for the generation. And what brought about this vision was the heart cry that the Lord gave me. When I came to this land as an international student, I started doing evangelism on the street evangelism, and also going to the park. And then there was a time I met some teenagers in the park, and then I was telling them about Jesus Christ. And when they were telling me some of the things they are passing through, and some of the things they have, many of them don't even have the knowledge of Jesus. And they will say, oh, my parents attended church, but I don't go to church. And that really, was a question to me, that what is the future of our generation if younger generations don't see the importance of serving God? And then I'll look at, okay, what is the best way to actually reach out to younger generations and let them know that, look, you can be successful in life at the same time while you are serving God. And then I come from my professionalism. So I'm a PhD holder in medical microbiology and infectious disease at University of Manitoba. Currently, I'm doing a postdoc in the University of Manitoba, doing lots of research. So I thought of I can use my research, my professional background, as a point of attraction, give the younger generation what they need, and then in that doing so, I can tell them about Jesus Christ. So it's like presenting ourselves as a role model, that you can be successful in life, and at the same time you can be you can serve God, you can serve Jesus. And so one of the things that also it was a point of interest to me that made us to put some of our visions together. There was also a time I was speaking with a teenager, a grade 9 student, and then I was asking him, what do you want to become in the future? And then he was like, so, and said, and I mentioned, what about medical doctor? He said, no, I don't want to become a medical doctor. I said, why? He said, because I don't like blood. And I was like, no, all medical doctors don't touch blood. So they don't know. Then that also, created a gap in knowledge, that there is a gap in knowledge among the younger generation. They needed, especially the immigrants, they needed somebody to teach them, to show them different career paths and different ways. So that was why we set up this program, and our vision is to raise professional and academic excellence among younger generations, teenagers and children, in the way of the Lord, using biblical principles. So we are based on biblical principles, and then our mission. So some of the things that we do is organize the scientific spelling bee competition, which I'm going to tell you more about it later. And also we do this year we have also organized a Discover Your Career Path. We uploaded some some videos on YouTube for this. It was a webinar program where about 100 students registered for it, and we have more than 60 students that participated. And we brought different speakers that talked to them about how to discover their career path, emphasizing the place of Jesus. So the our concept is that we tell them what they want to know, but then our background message has Jesus Christ. Everything we are telling them has a tone of Jesus Christ inside. And then we make altar call, ask people that are interested to accept Jesus Christ. During our DYCP, Discover Your Career Path, a lot of them accepted Jesus Christ. During the last year's payback, some of them also accepted Jesus Christ. So that's one of the things we do. So another things that we also do is mentorship. So some of them that we see that, okay, they are interested in developing their professional career, and they're also interested in loving Jesus Christ. So we pair them with a mentor that is a Christian and also is doing well in their profession. So they can show them the way that they can maintain excellence while they maintain their love for Christ. So that is what we are doing. So right now we have 5 students that signed up for mentorship, and then we have 3 students that have already matched with mentors, and they are currently undergoing their mentorship program. So another program that we have in grant that we have not done, we also plan that we are going to be doing essay writing workshop for especially grade 12 students. And at the same time, we are going to be telling them about Jesus Christ. Also, the spelling bee that we are doing for science, we want to do it for Bible as well. So spelling bee competition Bible, where they will be, because we also notice that many of these students don't know Bible. Many of them don't read their Bibles again. So we want to encourage them to read Bible. So we are planning a kind of a Bible competition where they spell some words in the Bible, like spell Zechariah, spell Akalaya. So we want them to spell Isaiah, spell Revelation. So we want them to be able to read the Bible, get them to start reading the Bible and spell some words in the Bible. So I mean other things that we have in the future to do, which I may not be able to say everything now because of our time. And then also we're also planning a Bible camp later in the future. So that's going to be a kind of a mega program that we are planning. And right now, for this spelling bee, so the spelling bee competition, we want them to spell scientific terms. So we want during their summer break, right now they are in summer break, so they have 2 months to prepare themselves for the spelling bee. So this we have sent the words for them to practice. So it allows them to, it helps their terminologies about scientific terms to know more some different definitions of scientific terms. At the same time, it helps them to get busy during the summer. So they are still studying in the summer, especially those that have science interest. So we have sent the words to them. They have 2 months to practice so many of those words. And then when they come, they are not only going to be spelling the words, we have some other program that are also highlighted for the day. So one of them is career panelist talk. So we have some panelists, like this year we have an assistant professor from University of Manitoba coming. We have somebody working at CREAM here at University of Manitoba, is a biostatistician. Then we have somebody coming from cancer care, and then we have a business developer analyst. She was in Winnipeg, but she worked with a company in Toronto. So she's also a scientist, a PhD holder. So like 4 of them will be coming, and they will be talking about their journey and then mentor the student. All our judges are selectively selected. Let me put it like that. We didn't just take any judges. We want to be sure that the judges are doing well in the academics. Some of them are graduate students in the university, and some of them, all of them are Christians. So we want them to engage the children when they come around, tell them about Jesus Christ, tell them how Jesus has helped them to achieve, to get to where they are. I am a living testimony about how Jesus has helped me to get to where I am today. So I only share my testimony with some of those children. So I will also be there to share my testimony with them and then to also encourage them, because this is one of those things that I enjoyed when I was at their age that really helped me. So there's going to be a career panelist, and then there's going to be a scientific presentation. So we wrote a proposal to the university to Research Manitoba for an award for HIV and STBBI rate. So I did my research. I discovered that HIV and STBBI rates in Winnipeg is increasing, this especially among younger generation, and it is because people don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. So we want to create an avenue where we talk about it using biblical principle, and then and age appropriate manner. So we are not going to be talking to everybody. So like age 9 to 12, I mean from grade 9 to 12, I want to separate them. I want to tell them about abstinence. So that is what our major goal: abstain, 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 abstain. The world will not tell people to abstain. It will tell them, okay, you can prevent using this method, using this method. We want to tell them that the only way you can prevent yourself is to abstain. Wait and then serve the Lord Jesus Christ. So it's still going to be telling them about Jesus Christ. So that is, it's got the Research Manitoba award that I got because of my postdoctoral fellow. And then that Research Manitoba Award, I mentioned it that we want to do a medical education on the risk factors and prevention of STDBI, and we are collaborating with Raising Foundation of Generation, which their teaching is based on biblical principle. So that was mentioned in my proposal to Research Manitoba. So them giving me the award is making sure that we are sticking to what we have said. So we are using biblical principle to teach science. So many people find it difficult to believe, but that is what we are going to do. So last year scientific presentation that we did last year was on DNA splicing, how it causes cancer. So we brought somebody that came to talk about cancer last year. So this year we are talking more about infectious diseases, how to prevent infectious disease, especially sexually transmitted infectious diseases. So so during our program, there will be a section that will be dedicated for the Word of God, where the Word of God will be shared, and the souls will be, any children that is interested to accept Jesus Christ will be called. And then we have also reached out to the mayor of Winnipeg to be one of our keynote speaker to talk about building resilience for academic excellence. So he has indicated his interest to be there. So everything is still working. We are still at the finalizing stage of the invitation, but he has indicated his interest to be there. So that is why we are also reaching out. So one of the reasons why we are reaching out to CHVN, so that we can extend or expand what we are doing in Winnipeg, especially for next year, to get more students to register to cross across different race. Currently, most of the students that registered are black. They are black origin, most of them. So we want more students to register. We want to get wider range, wider coverage of students to register. So that's one of the reasons why we would like CHVN to cover our event this year and let people know what we are doing for the Lord. Thank you very much. I know I've talked too much.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, it's important, to kind of hear, like, what you guys offer and kind of your heart behind it and seeing, like, your passion as you're talking about it and, like, why it's important. You're not just doing it because it's a job, you know what I mean? So, it's like you can see how much you care about it too, and also, like you said, like, investing in the younger generation, helping them learn more about Jesus, and if you like, seeing them how they maybe didn't know much, like you said, and you can kind of help point them in that direction, open up conversations, and you can be there to mentor them and foster that relationship and watch it grow and watch it flourish. So, kind of going back to the spelling bee that you guys have coming up, you know, I think it's an interesting concept what you were saying of like mixing science, mixing biblical truth and like kind of so how have you done that? I know you said like you would spell terms and words from the Bible and things like that, but how have you seen that really like impact from last year when you guys did it last year?
Okay, so last year we had 19, actually 20 people that registered, 19 attended the program, and then we had about 80 people that that came, because we have 19 participants that participated in the spelling bee. Their parents came, their siblings came, and then we also have some group of people around us that came. The volunteers, we had the team. So everybody all together were like 80 that we registered last year. And then this year we had 57 students that registered. So you can compare from 19 to 57. So 57 students registered this year. And last year we had 12 students from senior group, and then about 7 students or 8 students from junior group. But this year we have 37 students from uh, 36 or 30, exactly 34, 36, I can't remember the number, from the junior group, and 18 students from the senior group this year. So there is, and we are envisaging, because we had more volunteers this year as well. So we are envisaging about 200 people to join us this year. So it's a very great wide increase. And then last year we didn't have much collaboration. So this year we have also gotten a collaboration with Canadian Bible Society, and then they have already given us 50 Bibles that will be distributed that day. So we want more Bibles from them. I have sent them a message that we need more Bibles. Okay, so they've sent us 50 Bibles as at now that we are going to be. So we have entered a partnership with Canadian Bible Society, and then in all our events we'll be involving them. So that was based on our base. It was based on the success of last year last year meeting. And also the last year meeting that we had also led to higher number of people that we saw that registered for Discover Your Career Path that we had in February this year. So a lot of people registered across Canada, not only in Winnipeg, but most people are in Winnipeg anyway. They registered because it was virtual, so a lot of students uh, were there. So we now have we have social media presence now, and then we have a website that is running. So all these are based on our success from the last year as Spellbeck. And then looking at impact that it has even on the soul. I mean, salvation, people wanting to learn more about Christ. So we have seen parents telling us about, I mean, the good impact that it has on their children. And then many of them are also encouraging other parents to register for that program. And so and then I'm also open to any parent or student that need counsel or anything. They always refer them to me. So the impact is even beyond the event. It is even after the event, we still have opportunity to tell people about Jesus Christ, which is very important to me.
Absolutely, and just seeing like a domino effect, like you were just saying, and must be really cool to see that kind of as they're going out and telling their friends and people they know
Yeah.
more about it, and just seeing that transformation. So, if somebody wants to get more details, you're saying that you have social media, you have a website. Where's the best place for them to go to maybe see about registering or just getting more details of this event?
Yeah, so we launch our website. I think our website will be the best place to go. But then if you want to know more, I mean, our website will be a better place to go. But then you can also check our social media pages, which is also linked on the website, to see some of our past events, real life events, as some pictures that we put there. So most of those things might not be on the social, I mean, um, on our website currently, because for instance, some of our the last year career panelists, they are not on the website currently. So the website is majorly designed for this year program. So if you want to know more about what we did last year, so you can check majorly our LinkedIn page. Our LinkedIn page is a very good place to check. And then we have Twitter and Instagram as well.
Hmm. Well, thank you so much for sharing about this and kind of your heart behind what you guys are doing, Titus. Thanks for joining us
Thank you, and
today.